Hello everybody, Ed0626, and I have some Star Wars Battlefront gameplay for you today. I got a bunch of clips I was just going to throw together. I got some sniper gameplay on Crate, which is what you're watching right now. And then I got some hero gameplay with Han Solo and Darth Maul coming up after that. But that's not the whole point of today's video. As you can see from the title, I am fucking pissed off at the shit that has been pulled by none other than the New York Yankees. Now, at the point of me making this video and recording it, it's already been roughly a week since the ALCS has concluded, and odds are the World Series has finished up at this point as well, maybe. But that's not the point. The point I'm trying to talk about is just how fucking terrible this situation has been for the Yankees. Let me quickly backtrack and tell all of you how I had high hopes for us this season. I thought we had the talent, the hitting talent. I thought we had decent enough pitching, you know, with guys like Tanaka, CC being in his final season, Paxton, who I didn't know too much about. At least I don't remember much about him, at least from the season before. And Hap was also decent at times too. Just a lot of good. We had some decent starting pitching. I wasn't too familiar with many people in our bullpen besides Chapman. And but that was it, you know. Like I was like, oh, yeah, I have high hopes, you know. I figured the hitting was gonna and the defense would be good enough. So the season starts, and I gotta be honest with y'all. To backtrack once more, I gotta be honest with y'all. I had not paid much attention to a baseball season as I had in the 2019 MLB season. Probably since 2012 or 2013. Which is a couple of years after we won the World Series in 2009. Like, it's not that I didn't like baseball and I didn't follow the Yankees or I didn't watch. I just, for some reason, was just not watching it as much anymore because I was just, you know, I had other things on TV. You know, sports, I mean, who wants to sit in front of a fucking TV for 3.5 hours and watch baseball, especially if the game isn't that great, you know? Of course, there are times it can pick up, but you know who wants to do that? No one. So, for some reason, this year I was following everything. I was following everything on Twitter. I was following pretty much everything on. I was watching games. Probably I've watched more baseball games this year than I have in probably the last 2 or 3 years, and I was excited. You know, we had. I actually at one point I was like, oh shit, we're definitely not going to do great because our entire fucking team was basically injured. A shit ton of key players and key hitters, and even some key I think even some key pitchers at one point or another were injured. And I said to myself, oh fuck, we're done. We're done for. There's no fucking way we're gonna have a good season. Boy, was I fucking wrong, because whoever the fuck we brought up. And I don't remember all of their names, but I remember that there was a lot of guys that we brought up that I was actually really impressed with. And I actually thought they were better than the teams or the players that we had already. So I was pretty stoked. So my faith in the team gets restored at some point in the season. And I was like, oh shit, maybe we can actually make the playoffs. Because I think the last year, 2017, we made the ALCS and lost to the Astros, which was tough. Yeah, last year I don't think we made the playoffs at all, or maybe we got eliminated in the ALDS. I don't really remember everything off the top of my head, to be honest with you. But and then we start, you know, we get close to those 100 wins. Then we get those 100 wins. You know, we're all getting a bunch of hype. Like we're getting fucking home runs left and right. Our young guys are really stepping up. You know, the whole thing with the Savages starts with Aaron Boone yelling at the fucking umpires. You know, it's like, our guys are fucking savages in the box or that shit. So that becomes like mainstream shit. There's merch being made off of it and all that. And I think and then the ALD, and we make the playoffs, and then the ALDS happens. We completely wiped the fucking floor with the Minnesota Twins, but then again, the Minnesota Twins are essentially our bitches anyway when it comes to that sort of thing. I don't think they've ever beaten us in a postseason game, or maybe if they have, they probably have only beaten us once or twice, if that. So there's that for you. Now, coming into this game, I was hoping to God that whoever was facing the Astros were going to win. I forgot what team it was, but I was hoping the Astros weren't going to... I was really hoping we weren't going to face the Astros. I remembered everything about 2017. I said to myself, I don't know. But then I also had some shred of hope with me, you know? I was like, we're not really the same team we were in 2017. Maybe there's a chance. On paper, it looks like there's a chance that we might be able to beat the Astros. And I'm not looking past the Astros. I was realistic about this situation. I was probably more realistic than most people online or anywhere, thinking, the Astros are no fucking slouches, but I think if we're going to beat them, this is the year to do it. And what the fuck did I watch for the last week? Probably the most sorry excuse of baseball I've ever seen. Not on the Astros end. Definitely not on the Astros end. They beat us in more ways than one that I can imagine. Us, on the other hand, it was the most pathetic fucking excuse for baseball I personally have ever seen. Well, it was the most pathetic fucking thing I'd ever witnessed in my life. And I am appalled by just how shitty we were and just how shitty we played. How in good conscience could you even tell me that, it's okay to lose to a team like the Astros? And this is, like I said, this is nothing against the Astros in this video. This is everything against the Yankees. What the fuck were we thinking? What the fuck was going on in our heads that we just fucked up so bad? Our hitting was trash. Our starting pitching was okay. Our bullpen I grew to hate as the season wore on. And Chapman, I think Chapman's fucking garbage. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but I think Chapman's fucking shit as a closer. Guy's fucking bullpen worthy at best. We need a new fucking closer after this. For whatever fucking reason, we just couldn't score. Every time we'd put guys on base, we couldn't score. I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen, at least not often, I don't think we've ever seen a fucking scenario where we have not really have that many outs. At least one or two guys are on base, and no one scores. Nobody scores. Like, how the fuck does shit like that happen? It might happen for the shittier teams in the league, but god damn. What the fuck? I don't know what it is about our hitting that just didn't click. I know we could hit off some of the pitchers. Like, I don't know what the fuck that one guy's name was in, what was it, Game 4? Who the fuck was pitching in Game 4? I forgot his name. His name was like Greike or some shit like that. I don't remember his name off the top of my head. He was shit. We had every chance to beat his ass. He was garbage. Like, this, I know he's got like some mental problems and shit like that. Nothing against him on that end. But god damn it, that might have been some of the worst starting pitching in the first or second inning, whatever it was, that I had ever seen. Like, that guy was fucking scared shitless. And he looked like he was going to shit a brick the entire time. And then we have bases loaded. I'm thinking to myself, oh fuck, we might at least put people on the board. Nothing. Gary fucking Sanchez comes to the plate and once again drops the fucking ball. And if it's you think I soured on Chapman, holy shit, have I soured on Sanchez throughout the course of this season. He's good in the regular season. When it matters in the postseason, that motherfucker is as useless as a shit-flavored popsicle. Honestly, Gary Sanchez is the most pathetic excuse for a fucking hitter I think I've ever seen. Why in the fuck? Someone answer me this. Why in the fuck is this motherfucker swinging for the fences at balls? Balls being pitched at the motherfucker. and he swings, and it's like a mile off. I'm like, what are you fucking doing, dude? And then the one time in game 2 where he had a chance. He had a chance to put people in play or put the ball in play and score. And the umpire fucked up. The umpire fucked up so bad where Gary Sanchez swung at a ball. It was a strike. It was strike 3. He should have been out. The umpire says he tipped it when he clearly doesn't tip it. You can see that online somewhere. And somehow the next time strikes out. I don't fucking get it, dude. I don't fucking get it. Gary Sanchez is fucking useless. I don't care what anybody tells me. I don't give a fuck how good he is in the regular season. In the postseason, bench his fucking ass. Same thing with Encarnacion. Encarnacion's a great power hitter. I'm not doubting his ability to power hit, but the fucking parrot basically died in this postseason. I was hoping this guy was going to fucking do something for us. Holy shit. We are the most pitiful, we are the biggest joke in baseball right now because this was our year. If we were ever going to win a championship for the MLB, our 28th championship, the most in fucking MLB history, this was the year to do it. After everything we've been through, this was the year to fucking say, fuck all of you doubters, we got this. We're gonna win this championship. This was the year. You know what they fucking did with that? They shit themselves. And they deserve it. Aaron Boone is fucking incompetent as a manager. I came to realize that over time as the season wore on. He's absolutely fucking incompetent, especially when it comes to taking pitchers out and putting the right people in. His lineups are don't make any fucking sense. Why he didn't bench Encarnacion and Sanchez in the fucking playoff in the series with Astros is beyond me. I don't fucking know. Fire his ass, bench Sanchez, bench Encarnacion. Fuck the Yankees, dude. I'm so disgusted. I'm disgusted at the pitiful excuse of baseball that we played against the Astros. And you know what? No hate towards the Astros. I hate the Astros' guts, but honestly, in this case, I have no hate towards you because you deserved it more than we did. And if you disagree with me about anything I said about the Yankees, you're fucking lying to yourself. That's plain and simple. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. See you all next time. This is Ed0626.